All right, Larry, thank you. It is indeed time for a Draft Champions matchup and what is set to be a great Draft Champions matchup. In the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis, and these guys should have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. They're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Let's roll. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. This will be taken in at the 1. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. One receiver left, that's Allen. Now Hoyer. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Keenan Allen taking it in. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. First carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. And the cutback to the sideline. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Freeman again, a first down carry. And a short gain down to about the 33. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Shift together here from the D-line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? And almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
These guys man on the crossing route. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. 4th down, Rivers. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to go up top again. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, 49ers. Keenan Allen with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Oh, this is blocked. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30, the 20. 10, 5, and they bring this all the way back the other way for 2 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. Rivers now to throw on 1st down. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time. And now it's 2nd down. They'll come out in the pistol. Throwing again. Rivers on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And this one's incomplete. Kobe Fleener, the tight end, his intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Rivers again. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Hoyer. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Keenan Allen doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Condifon for the PAT. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. Cut back to the left. And he cuts it out to the sideline. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line. And the lead is going to stay right where it is. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. To throw is Rivers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Stephon Tuitt in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
3rd and long for Rivers. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Stephon Tuitt in there to drop him 2 plays in a row, and it'll be 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. On 4th down, they snap it to Rivers. Looking deep downfield. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Here's Hoyer. And that's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the...
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Keenan Allen, what is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Kundifon for the PAT. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And hauled in by Pitta. And he is not going to get... The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. First down, Rivers. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. On second down, Rivers again. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll get 32 yards there. And the 49ers are going to get a first. A handoff, Devontae Freeman. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Stephon Tuitt came out of Notre Dame as another one of those really tall defensive ends, and you just wondered, would they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave us an answer with that tackle.
Second down, Rivers. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. Rivers. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
So now on 4th down, Sean Payton's going to turn it over to the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that'll get this back down to a 20-point spread. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
And And San Francisco gets set to go here. One receiver left, that's Allen. Now Hoyer looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So a pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills. Back to Foxborough after this. Hoyer. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Here's Hoyer. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kevin Minter. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And now they're in the hurry-up. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Connor Barwin in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. So on fourth down, here's Jake Shum to punt it away. Returnable now for Allen. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. They come out here in the eye. They start the drive with Peterson. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his second there.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you've got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. He'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we send you down to Orlando where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On third down, Devontae Freeman. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
When you put together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Going for it, and this is the fullback Proch. He cuts it right. And he'll cut it out to the sideline. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Well, there's the danger of selling out on fourth and short. So many guys flood the line of scrimmage that you're left very thin on the second and third levels. And they took big advantage of it there. Not just picking up a first down, but ripping off a huge gain on top of it.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
No matter what defense is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, keep us uncovered, let us run to the ball, we'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys up front, the big fellas, they controlled the 5 offensive linemen. That allowed the linebackers to see the openings, sprint through the gap, and snuff that play out in a hurry. When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up fourth.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. And they're going to speed things up here.
Brandon, this is why play callers get the big bucks. This wasn't a 4th and inches call. You get into situations like 4th and 3, 4th and 4. You've got a tough decision to make. Very gutsy play here, and they pick up the first down. And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up a...
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And this seemingly endless drive continues. They come out here in the eye. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set them up with a first and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 30 inches, and they go quarterback.
And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Phillip Rivers scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. And that will cut this lead down to 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
They try to fire up the run game with Adrian Peterson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now he'll escape to his left. Catch here, left side, Thomas. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Back now in Foxborough. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll drop to throw. Caught right side is Jeffrey. They get 39 yards out of that one. And it'll be first down 49ers. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
They go play action here on first down. Caught right side, Gresham. And he goes out of bounds inside the 10 at the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Now a play fake here on first down. And this is complete. It's Allen. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Keenan Allen, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. And before they can get the play off, here's a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball. That's their first of this second half. So they're going to go for 2.
Single receiver. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Now, let's go.
They'll run for it with Peterson. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. This will be taken in at the 1. Oh, spinning away. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Connor Barwin able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Here's Rivers. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 35. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Rivers on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good first down call as the screenplay gets them 9. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
There's a good push to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of Central Casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. So the defense gets to the quarterback. Now the offense backed up on second down. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. And quickly, they get to the line. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on third down after that sack. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They come out here in the eye. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he stopped immediately there. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers. There's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. First and goal at the 3-yard line now.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just third and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll run it with Williams. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Rivers going to try and sneak it. No gain on the play. And what to do now on fourth and goal?
They gain nothing. And all they need are inches.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Phillip Rivers, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers get a score closer. Rivers is going to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. Shift together here from the D-line. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they take a knee.